posted content every day on YouTube for the past 3 weeks. And I want to take you behind the scenes and show you exactly what has been happening with my YouTube channel after 2 years of not really posting and after getting demonetized here on YouTube. The whole point of this experiment is to see how far I can get with YouTube while I'm learning how to be a better speaker, better content creator. Now, if you're new around here, hi, my name is Kome. I'm a business coach, and on this channel, I create content around business, how to make money online, and content creation for an entrepreneur. Now, the backstory that you might have not seen is the fact that I decided to create a video every single day right here on YouTube and post it without scripting it or editing it. The whole point is I'm learning to be a better speaker and I'm learning how to use YouTube to grow my business. So if there is anything I've said that is interesting to you, you want to hit the subscribe button and follow along on this interesting journey. Okay, so I want to take you behind the scenes and show you the channel analytics about what's been happening since I started the challenge. So let's jump into that straight away. Okay. So the first step is I'm taking you into the channel. This is my channel homepage. And if you look here, it'll show you that I started this channel in 2015, but I didn't actually start posting content to the channel until 2020 was when I started posting channel content to this channel. And I shared how the channel got monetized and also got demonetized about a couple of years ago. If you haven't seen that video, you need to watch this one where I said I got demonetized on YouTube. So this channel is essentially not getting ads revenue, but that doesn't mean I cannot use it to grow my business. So I didn't start the challenge until I posted this video. I first posted this video a month ago, and then I realized that, hey, I would like to create content more consistently right here on YouTube. But the challenge I had was every time I post a video, every time I create a video, I need to send it to the editor. So how about I create videos that don't have editing? Anyway, so I posted that and then I officially kicked off the challenge, I would say exactly 3 weeks ago. So when we go into the channel analytics, this is exactly what is happening in that time. So this channel has gotten 1,100 views in the last 28 days, which is just slightly above the challenge time, but it's fair, it's fine because I wasn't posting anything anyway. So 1,100 views, and it says that is 980 views more than usual. So basically, the videos I've posted have done so well that it is more than my usual. And then in that time, I've generated 53.7 watch hours. If you don't know what a watch hour is, it's basically how YouTube calculates the amount of time people have spent watching your content. And for monetization reasons, you actually need 4,000 watch hours to qualify. And since this channel was demonetized, it means I actually need to go back to qualifying for monetization by getting extra 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. When you think about it like that, it looks like this channel is not doing anything. Like I might as well give up now. But I am confident that if I continue like this, eventually something will happen. So 53.7 watch hours is a drop in the bucket for what I actually need, but it is a start. And in the last 28 days, we got 8 new subscribers. Woo! If you're one of my new subscribers, welcome here because I know how difficult it is for some people to just hit that subscribe. It is free, but yet people don't generally want to subscribe to channels because they feel like I can just come and watch the channel anyway. So that has been really good. Now, considering the fact that we've seen the results already, I'm going to take you down and show you which of the videos actually did the best. So it showed me that, look, the video I did on 10 things that surprised me after moving to Canada actually did the best in the past 28 days, which is shocking considering the fact that I didn't put much thought into the video. I just literally sat down and yacked my mouth away, and now it has the best views in the period. I honestly did not expect that. I honestly don't know if I want to keep creating content around Canada, but I was just brainstorming on what to say. The next one that did really, really well was why you should start creating unedited videos on YouTube. I honestly think everyone should be creating unedited videos now. But at the time I sat down to create this video, I didn't think it was going to do well. Now, somebody's going to be looking at it and say, oh boy, it only got 122 views. Considering where I'm coming from, that is a big deal. So the third one is no one is watching your content. Here's what to do. Those were my top 3, and then another Canada video, why I moved to Canada from the UK, and my honest advice. So these are my 4 top videos, and honestly, I am blown away. Now, the worst video by a long stretch basically is, I'm just going to take you down. The worst video is not, if I just take you down a little bit, is the video of, yeah, this one, why creating content feels hard and how to make it easy. That is the video that has performed the least. But the interesting thing about that video is that the people who watched it, it only got 6 views, but the people who watched it stayed for 35% of the video, which I don't even know what to say about that. Now, in terms of the percentage of the video that was watched, this one, how to create authentic content as an entrepreneur, actually did well because it meant that 35 people watched it, but they stayed for 41% of the video. If I take you back, it just means that right now I'm still trying to figure out my content. And honestly, the way the whole thing is going, I'm not exactly sure I have found my rhythm yet. Something interesting that caught my attention is people always say you should use thumbnails on your YouTube videos. But if you see, my top video had a very interesting, catchy thumbnail. I'm just going to see if I can share that a moment. It had a very catchy thumbnail, but the second best video didn't have a thumbnail at all. And so that just makes me feel like maybe YouTube is outgrowing the situation where you need to use thumbnails. I think that we are at that point in this whole experiment where I think I want to start adding new things into the experiment to make it interesting and to keep finding out what works. So now that you've seen the behind the scenes of what has been happening over the past 21 days thereabouts, there are a few things I've noticed as my takeaway. Number one is that my content creation videos and my life in Canada videos did the best. Any video that was about making money didn't do as well. The second thing I noticed is for the video that had the best thumbnail, it actually showed because that video did very well. However, the video that didn't have a thumbnail also did very well. So that's something I'm going to see and just vary and see what works. The third thing I'm noticing here is even though I didn't have any description, like asking people to subscribe and stuff like that, I haven't really done a good job of asking people to subscribe. Some people have, out of the goodness of their heart, have subscribed to the channel. So it is time to start to tweak. and see if my tweaks make things better or make things worse while we continue on the journey. So the first thing I'm going to do from now on is I'm actually going to start um, adding a description with more links and more products for sale. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of having content and putting yourself out there and being visible is so that you can grow a business. So I'm going to start adding a bit more sales messaging in my description and a bit more of links to lead people to things that I actually have to sell. And we'll see how that goes. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do equal quantity of videos that have a thumbnail and equal quantity of videos that don't have a thumbnail, so that we can see if the thumbnails actually make a huge difference. The third thing I'm going to do is, even though I'm not scripting my videos or editing the videos, I'm now going to start thinking more strategically about SEO so that my videos can be found in the search engine. And that means that I'm going to be a bit more strategic about how I title the videos. Because up till now, I've just been pulling the titles from thin air. I'm just like, ancestors, what should I title this video? And then I put that down. But over the next few days, I'm going to start actually using SEO smart techniques to create titles that I think are going to do better. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to say is I'm going to see if some of my storytelling content is doing better than the ones that are strategic, technical, so that I know what works for my audience on this channel. And that's it, guys. If you have watched this video to this point, I know it has been very different from all the videos I've been creating so far. And thank you for being here. All I can say is I appreciate your presence. Thank you for watching the videos. And if you liked anything about this video, or there's any question you want to ask about the challenge, anything at all, please leave a comment down below. I want to make sure that I'm connecting with my audience on here, even as the challenge is going on. So I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, guys.